don't never help. Wake your ass up, man. You got me going. I ain't been asleep yet. You got me going through all this bullshit. You. But I've been fighting with motherfuckers since motherfucking 4 o'clock this morning. Nah, we just had a misunderstanding early in the morning. That's all. Yeah.
I'm about to hop on real quick.
All right. Oh shit, Mike, I would have sent him to you for a second, but you wouldn't have gave up those seconds, so I would have sent him to you. Oh man. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. And the only reason, cause he was listen, him, the tight end and fucking Marmaduke was great to go to the Shoguns, but then he ain't had no goddamn picks. I ain't know that shit. To the Lions for 2. Now Hellburgers is the Giants. So what happened was what happened with that whole situation was they posted that Albert and Six Shoes had a trade. Six Shoes posted it in the trade chat like he's supposed to do, right? But Hellburgers thumbs up it in the trade chat, which made Six Shoes think that it was approved. So Hellburgers ain't do his job, which was being a part of the rules committee. He's supposed to take that trade and bring it to the rules chat. He never did that. So the whole time, Six Oos made a trade with Hellburgers involving a player that he got from the Steelers trade. So what happened was this morning, the whole time I thought Jerry Jeudy was going to the Giants. So when I did the Real Talk yesterday and I broke down the Giants, the NFC East, I talked about Jerry Jeudy being on the Giants team. Well, Texas Tone was telling me the whole time it was Juju, and I just wasn't listening to him. So this morning, Texas Tone had a trade with Six Oos, which involved Jerry Jeudy. So I'm like, oh, how you going to trade for Jerry Jeudy and he on the Giants? He going to the Giants. He like, nah, that was Juju Smith. So I'm like, what? Now, in my head, I'm like, Hellburger's on some bullshit. He was the Steelers, now he the Giants. All these players going to the fucking Broncos, which is his boy. So I'm thinking the bullshit, right? So I'm like, well, where's this fucking trade? Who approved it? But it was never in the rules chat, so nobody never approved it because it was only in the trade chat. So Texas Tone screenshotted it from the trade chat and was like, it was only 1 thumbs up on it, and Hellburger's thumbed it up. So I'm like, of course Hellburger's thumbed it up. That's his fucking guy, right? So we put it in the rules chat. So now we talking about it. So I go to Albert. Yo, I need to. What's up, bro? Did you make a trade with the Broncos for Bush, Juju, future second? Like, what the fuck's going on? He like, nah, Hellburgers must have did that. So now I really think some funny shit going on. So like, what? But then Albert came right back like, oh, nah, my bad. I didn't understand what you were saying. It was me. I did that. Me and Six Oos got a trade. He's like, I don't want Juju Smith. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. So I'm like, well, screenshot me your Six's conversation so I can post that to our rules chat to be able to get it approved because it was never approved, right? So he does that. So Albert sends me him a Six conversation. So I put it in a rules chat. So now y'all voting on it, but the problem was he gave up that future second in that trade. But that future second is part of the Saquon Barkley's trade. So that when you was like, nah, that's too much. If Devin Bush ain't on superstar, he a star, then he don't gotta give him that future second. So that's fine because that future second need to go back to the Broncos anyway, so he can make the trade with Hellburgers. So I locked the trade because they already made the trade already. So I locked it so Six Oos and Hellburgers wouldn't hop right on and continue to make their trade. So I locked it to clear it up. And because I locked it, Six thought I was on some bullshit, so he called Hellburgers thinking I'm on some bullshit. Hellburgers called me with him on the phone, and I kind of hear the vibe, but I don't need to hear nothing because I'm just going to explain myself. It was a misunderstanding. We didn't know nothing about the Steelers trade. We thought this, it never got posted in the rule chat, blah, 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 blah. All we got to do is get it fixed and everything's everything. Then I'll take the lock off and y'all can bust the trade. Both of them going to get approved. We just didn't know. So, and Six didn't realize what I was saying because he thought already I was on some bullshit. So in his eyes, he wanted to explain himself, but I'm not trying to hear him explain himself because I thought he didn't need to explain himself because he didn't do nothing wrong. It was on us. We didn't know. So I explained myself. That was it. So it just, it kind of went a little south, but it got fixed. So the whole thing was that Steelers trade, we didn't know nothing about it because it never got posted in the rules chat. So we didn't know. So we couldn't vote on it because nobody knew about it because it ain't like we paying attention to the trade chat and think, oh, that's the trade in chat. We supposed to. Once it goes to the trade chat, we're supposed to pull it and bring it into the rules chat. But Hillburgers didn't pull it over. He just put a thumbs up on it in the trade chat. So it kind of like threw some shit off though. So. Yeah, nah, it shouldn't have been that hard, but when like you can't fault Six Oos either because he waking up to knowing that his trades was approved. Now he's an early bird. He gonna get up and try to get his shit done. So he started busting his moves, but we just didn't know. So like, wait a minute, we're just still because if you listen to my real talk yesterday, I talked about Jerry Jeudy going to the Giants. I didn't know it was Juju Smith. So I was trying to explain to him, listen, bro, that shit got to get fixed because both those trades go hand to hand. You can't trade for Saquon without the Steelers trade. The Steelers trade was never approved, so you need the Steelers trade to get approved to be able to make the Saquon Barkley trade, period. So that's where I was coming from. So let's lock this shit up so y'all don't be making trades and all that shit until we get this squared away, and then I'll unlock it, and then we go back to making it work. And that's all it was, but it just niggas ain't understand it because it was like, here he go. So soon, look, he ready there. He on his bullshit, trying to stop something. Look at him, see? And that's how it was, bro, and it really wasn't like that. It was more like, bro, I hear you, but let us fix it so we can get it together and then get y'all trade. If you send Mac, then you're rebuilding. Period. You send Mac, you rebuilding. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Unless you feel like you can win your division this year. Can you win this year? So then what's the problem? Yeah, fuck what I'm... All right, so I'm confused right now. Hold on. Where's Albert? Is Albert? He hopped off. How old is Matt? Yeah, I would just post him in the chat right now, bro. Simple as that. Let me walk through your team right now. So Mitchell Trubisky. So Mitchell Trubisky is not somebody you interested in. Uh, DM Albert right now and tell him you got a mobile quarterback for him, and that's that trade right there. Get him the fuck out of there. You need a running back. Tell Stillers you got Trubisky on the block right now. And then you need a running back because they shitted on David Montgomery. I like him as a back, but that 86 speed gonna hurt you. I wouldn't trade Tyreek Cohen right now. Keep Tyreek Cohen. You need a running back. All right, so Allen Robinson on Superstar. Yeah, I would trade him. Uh, Keep Anthony Miller. Keep Cordell Patterson. I'll trade Cordell Patterson too. Get rid of both of them. Cordell Patterson and cause somebody gonna want Cordell Patterson. Hold on for a second. Yo, please tell me Falk's still on. Yo, Boone raped the shit out of Mill last night. Oh my god. Mill mad as hell right now. You like, man, I didn't even know I had these type of receivers on my team. I said, thirsty. Let him get you. Got him. He came up off of first, the linebacker, and something else for 2 rookie receivers. Blew his shit. Fuck no. You know he wasn't giving on no fucking rigor. He gave up motherfucking Quay Watson and Hightower. But Mill got Hightower. Remember the nigga used to be getting out of free agency, Vincent Smith? Exactly. And he got Denzel Mims. Blew his shit. Blew his shit. He was sick, bro. He was so mad. That's what I said. Hey, man, you too thirsty trying to hurry up and get shit done? Nope. He was like, he was like, man, he was like, niggas thought you was cheating, huh? I was like, what you mean? He's like, nah, nothing. He said, I said, nah, bro, I don't think that. I said, I'm quite sure, but I don't think that. Sometimes you gotta explain yourself. What the fuck? He's like, man, did I do this wrong? I'm like, what? I'm like, nah, I wouldn't have did that. Oh, Boone on. True. Everybody on. Everybody on. Man, we ready to start this shit. Fuck that. I'm out the motherfucking, once I get, where Onk at? Is Onk on yet? Alright, so the only person ain't in the league yet is motherfucking Dirty Rat, which is fine, because I knew he wasn't coming home until I think Sunday or Monday, so that's fine. But we gonna move past that without him. It is what it is. Who you play? Talking to me?